Take a moment to pause and gently bring your attention here, not out of pressure, but out of care. Life moves quickly, and most days we move with it, multitasking, skimming, and half listening, as thoughts pull us in many directions at once. This moment is an invitation to slow down intentionally, to become aware of your breath, your body, and the fact that you are here right now. Nothing is being demanded from you, and nothing bad is looming over you. This pause is simply about presence. When we choose to be present, even briefly, we give ourselves space to notice what matters beneath the noise, and that awareness alone can be grounding and protective. Listening beyond the noise. We live surrounded by constant sound, messages, and demands for attention, which can make true listening rare. Listening is not the same as hearing words pass by. It is the act of allowing meaning to settle without rushing to react. When you choose to listen carefully, you are not withdrawing from life, but engaging with it more honestly. Stillness does not weaken you. It strengthens discernment. In moments like this, attention becomes a form of self-care, helping you reconnect with your inner clarity, instead of being pulled outward by urgency that does not belong to you. Calm is not the absence of importance. Serious moments are often portrayed as loud, dramatic, or overwhelming, but many meaningful shifts arrive quietly. Calm does not mean something lacks importance. It often means there is space to respond wisely, rather than react impulsively. When urgency is gentle instead of frantic, it invites focus rather than fear. This kind of calm awareness allows you to remain steady, even when life is uncertain. It reminds you that you do not need to rush to be prepared, and that steadiness can be a strength rather than a delay. Awareness as protection. Being aware does not mean being anxious or on edge. Awareness is simply being awake to what you are feeling, thinking, and sensing without judgment. When awareness is calm, it becomes protective by helping you notice when to pause, when to proceed, and when to wait. It does not push you into worst-case scenarios or constant vigilance. Instead, it offers clarity and balance, allowing you to respond to life with intention rather than reflex. Stillness as strength. Modern culture often equates movement with productivity and stillness with stagnation, but that belief overlooks the power of restraint. There are moments when doing less is wiser than doing more, and when staying still preserves energy, clarity, and peace. Stillness gives insight time to surface and emotions time to settle. It is not avoidance, it is alignment. Choosing stillness when appropriate is an act of wisdom that honors timing rather than fighting it. Trusting the quiet nudge. Many people have experienced moments when something inside gently suggested slowing down, waiting, or choosing differently, even when logic said otherwise. These quiet nudges are often easy to dismiss, yet they frequently lead to better outcomes when honored. Trusting them does not require blind faith or certainty, only openness. Over time, recognizing and respecting these subtle cues builds confidence in your own discernment and helps you move through life with greater steadiness. Letting go of fear-based thinking. Fear tends to rush the mind forward, filling gaps with imagined outcomes and unnecessary stress. Calm awareness, on the other hand, keeps you rooted in the present moment. You do not need to anticipate problems in order to be prepared, and you do not need complete explanations to feel secure. When you release fear-based thinking, you create space for clearer judgment and emotional balance, which serve you far better than constant worry ever could. Preparation. Without panic. True preparation does not come from tension or alarm. It comes from readiness that feels grounded and thoughtful. Being prepared can look like paying attention to your well-being, staying emotionally balanced, and making choices that support stability. It does not require drastic changes or dramatic actions. Often, preparation simply means being willing to pause, reflect, and respond thoughtfully when needed, rather than being pulled into urgency prematurely. Recognizing patterns of guidance. Looking back, many people can identify moments when a pause, delay, or change of plan ultimately proved beneficial. At the time, those moments may have felt inconvenient or confusing, but later, they revealed their value. Recognizing these patterns helps build trust in the idea that not everything needs to be forced or rushed. Life often unfolds through small adjustments rather than sweeping moves, and awareness allows you to recognize those moments as they happen. Understanding transition without alarm change does not always announce itself loudly. Sometimes it unfolds gradually beneath the surface, as priorities shift, perspectives evolve, or circumstances quietly realign. Feeling that something is changing does not mean something is wrong. It often means growth, adjustment, or preparation is taking place. Remaining calm during transitions helps you adapt without unnecessary stress and allows clarity to emerge naturally. When waiting is the right choice. Waiting is often misunderstood as inactivity, but it can be a conscious and powerful choice. There are times when waiting preserves energy, prevents mistakes, and allows situations to resolve themselves more clearly. Choosing to wait does not mean giving up control. It means trusting timing. Patience creates room for insight, and insight leads to better decisions than haste ever could. Staying grounded amid uncertainty. Uncertainty can be uncomfortable, especially when clarity feels just out of reach. Staying grounded does not require having all the answers. It requires staying connected to what is steady within you. Practices like mindful breathing, reflection, and limiting unnecessary mental noise help maintain balance. Groundedness allows you to navigate uncertainty without losing your sense of stability or peace. Quiet confidence. Over urgency. Urgency often pressures people to act before they are ready, while quiet confidence allows action to arise naturally when the time is right. Confidence does not shout, it reassures. It does not demand immediate answers, it trusts that clarity will come. Choosing quiet confidence helps you move forward with intention instead of reacting to external pressure. Honoring the present moment. The present moment is the only place where awareness and choice truly exist. When attention drifts too far into the future or the past, stress increases and clarity diminishes. Honoring the present does not mean ignoring responsibilities. It means addressing them from a place of steadiness. Being present allows you to respond thoughtfully rather than react impulsively. Choosing awareness over overthinking. Overthinking often masquerades as problem-solving, but it frequently leads to confusion and fatigue. Awareness, by contrast, is simple and direct. It involves noticing what is happening without layering unnecessary interpretation on top. Choosing awareness over overthinking helps conserve mental energy and supports clearer decision-making. Trusting that you are supported. You do not move through life alone, even when circumstances feel isolating. Support can come through relationships, inner resilience, wisdom gained from experience, and moments of clarity that arrive when you slow down. Trusting that support exists allows you to release the need to control every outcome and instead focus on what you can do calmly and thoughtfully. Allowing peace to lead peace is not passivity. It is a stable foundation from which meaningful action can arise. When peace leads, decisions tend to be wiser, communication clearer, and emotions more balanced. Allowing peace to guide you helps ensure that your choices are aligned with long-term well-being rather than short-term urgency. Closing reflection. This moment is not about fear, pressure, or dramatic change. It is about attention, presence, and trust. By choosing to pause, listen, and remain grounded, you give yourself space to respond to life with clarity rather than haste. Nothing is being taken from you here. Something is being offered. Steadiness, awareness, and the reassurance that you do not need to rush to be safe or prepared. Remaining calm, attentive, and open is enough for now.